Aye, Raskin, I've been meaning to do this one for a while, but I kept forgetting. Like any player, he's got his price, right? If the right price is when he goes, there's no doubt about that. That's the way we are. But Raskin's a player. If I had a choice to keep him, I would keep him. I think we should build that team around him. And with Joe Thywell, I can't remember his name already. You know how to do this. I don't. Raw. Uh, that could be. They will complement each other. And those two, if they gel, that's a duo that wins you, helps you win leagues and win big games. Because we've seen Raskin, he's a leader as well, and from what we can see from Joe, he's a natural born leader as well. A hard worker, gets stuck in, can pass it. I would say Raskin's a bit more a playmaker than him than we've seen. Like everything, I may be wrong, but that's definitely a player we need to think about keeping. So but I've not really. I mean, because he'll know himself. He'll know himself. He'll have advisors and all that. He doesn't need clowns like me telling him this. He's got a big future ahead of him, and down south, or a big team in Spain, Germany, Italy, down south in England. I'm not saying it'll be like Man City or that, but he's certainly a top half of the Premier League player because he's a good player. The one thing in my head though is if we get a big price for him, we'll let him go because he was a bit of a, I don't want to call him a sick note. That's not fair. He's not been a sick note, but he had an injury, and so far since he's come back, that's been all right. It's not happening again now. We don't know if that's going to be a recurring thing because we all know that happens with some players. They just. I mean, the player that's in my head then, if you remember him back in the day, was Jamie Redknapp. He was he had huge potential. A similar play to Raskin in a roundabout way, but he had so many injuries, man, and his career was held short. Now, I hope that doesn't happen with Raskin because I think he's a. Excuse me. If he sticks around, he ends up in the wall in the marble staircase. But that's a bit. I mean, that's me maybe overreaching a bit at the moment. But so, what do you think about Raskin? Would you sell him if the right price come in? Or do you want to keep him? Do you think we should build a team around him? Am I talking mince? Anyway, cheers.